Hello, everyone. Welcome to EDSN 603, the fall 2016 version. I am Dr. Tom Mawini. Everyone calls me Dr. Tom, and this will be the first of many session teaching memos. The course officially starts on Thursday, September 8th. You will receive these teaching memos at the beginning of each session. Typically, I do them on Monday, and that's when you'll get them. It'll be in the all announcements page. I'll click on that now, and you'll see there it is right there. You have to right click on the document to download it. This video will also be there, and you just need to click on it. So that's what will happen at the end of each session. I'll do another short memo on the first day of class. Make sure you'll also get it in your Turo email. So make sure that is working and hooked up. And when you do email me, please put in your course and section number in the subject. For example, EDSN 60321. That's the name of this course. This is typically the only way I will communicate with you, other than my weekly office hours held using Zoom meetings. So click on me first, part 1, where I explain that. Again, there are many helpful videos throughout the course. I would recommend watching them if you want to know what I expect and how you can get an A+. I will do a presentation every week. It's usually 1, 2, or 3 videos of 5 to 10 minutes in length, and I explain exactly what I expect of that session, of that assignment that's coming up. So I would recommend that you watch them. Many people try to do my courses without watching them. They're the people that get B's, B minuses, C pluses, and some even fail because they really don't know what I'm expecting or what they're supposed to be doing. So watch my videos. This is my first semester teaching 603 online, so I am still in the process of developing the course. I was informed I was teaching this course midway through the summer, and I was also teaching 3 courses during the summer. So I am been in the process of creating. I've got the first 2 lessons created, which should get you started. Not too many, and in the upcoming weeks before class starts, I'll have developed a couple more units as well. So be patient, and they will be there. Where do you start, you may ask? Why in syllabus start here? So if you go into Blackboard, you will see on the left here it says syllabus start here. So if you click on that, you'll see I have material here. The first thing you should do is click on me first, and in this folder you'll see there are 5 videos. The first 3 talk about getting around in the course. In these first 2, I have a table of contents. So for those of you that have taken Blackboard before, you'll be able to skip around in the video. You'll click on it, and you can click on different parts of it and then go back to the table of contents. So that's the first time I've done that this semester, so I'm anxious to see how it works. These are my discussion board videos. Watch those to know what I expect. I go over the rubric. I talk about what kind of responses I expect, your initial post, which needs to be in APA format, etc., etc. So these are 5 videos that you can watch before the class even starts. Also in syllabus start here, I have the course requirements. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ways that I'm going to be grading you. You can see that they're weighted. My discussion boards are weighted the most because that's what we do the most. I have annotations or double entry journals, which is a way of annotating material, which I teach all my classes. There will be a video presentation due where you talk about a piece of technology that you want to use in your classroom. I'll have quizzes and tests throughout the course, and then there's a unit plan which we will go through. We'll do a first draft, and we'll use the EdTPA mathematics rubrics to grade that. So I will explain the whole process. You'll do a first draft. I will give you feedback on that first draft. Your classmates will give you feedback on that first draft. You will then revise it, and then you'll be able to submit it to a different group of classmates who will again look at it and give you feedback. So you're going to get 3 sets of feedback on your unit plan before you have to upload it for me to grade. So, and that's worth a big chunk of your grade, 25%. So the discussion boards are worth the most. The unit plan is next, 25%, and your annotations are third, 20%. So keep that in mind. Here are the dates. I have changed these from what was recommended. The first session goes from the 8th to the 18th, so it's actually a 10-day session. So you'll have plenty of time to get your work done in that first session. This is what I call an at-a-glance syllabus, and you'll notice that I've only have the first 2 sessions done, but when it's done, you'll be able to actually, you won't even have to go into the session folders to get your assignments. But I would recommend going into the session folders until I get that all complete. Okay, you should get acquainted with the Blackboard menu. You can find your assignments in 2 places. People are always looking for the assignments, and in my courses I have everything in 2 different places, and I'll show you right now. Coursework by week is where I would recommend going. You'll see session 1 is there. I have the learning targets and objectives. I would look at those. If you really want to get everything out of this course, look at those learning targets, which you are going to have to create for your own unit plan. I'm going to have learning targets in each session. So look at those, and at the end say, hey, did I master those objectives? And you can see that I have them for the first 2 sessions, and I will be filling those in as we go along. I have the dates of each session here. You can see what they are. You'll see that there's a big gap between session 3, which ends on October 9th, and session 4, which ends on October 30th. That's due to the Jewish holidays. So that's kind of a break in the middle of the course, or actually almost in the beginning of the course. So keep that in mind. And the same thing goes for all my videos, all my materials. They're all in 2 places. Again, I'll go into Blackboard and show you. You'll see that in my assignments I have course materials. I'll have your assignments there. There's the first session of assignments. This is I didn't explain this in my discussion board post, but this semester I'm having everybody upload their initial post. So when you do the discussion board, you have to make an initial post, which has to be in APA format. It doesn't have to be double spaced. It just has to use APA format and with references, citations, and a reference list. So that's all I'm looking for. Citations and then a reference list at the end. You'll notice that if you go into course materials, I'll go into course materials. This is where all the reading materials are. You'll notice that there are references for each one. That's an APA format. It doesn't look like I have one for this one. I thought I did. Again, I'll go into all materials, and you'll see that you can click on readings, and all the readings are there, and you can see that there are references there. If I have videos, you can go into all materials, and you'll see videos. I have the first 5 videos there. As this video will also go there, my teaching memo. So everything will be in 2 places. Um, One of the first things you should do is download the course syllabus located in Syllabus Start Here. Um, the course description overview. I believe one of the most helpful areas for global learners who need to see the big pictures is that at a glance calendar, which I have posted in the Syllabus Start Here. As I mentioned, it's under construction. As I write this, it will grow as the course grows. I am recording all new videos for this course, but you may find one that is of poor quality or has a mistake. Please let me know and I will fix it ASAP. Just send me an email. Please introduce yourself in the introductions icebreaker discussion board, and you'll go, if you go onto all discussions, you'll see the icebreaker is right here. Go in and click on create thread and just put your name just put your first name in the subject area. Just put your first name, because Blackboard will put your whole name in there. And I ask you to put in a picture, please. I have a Facebook page, which people are always posting pictures of their dogs or cats, and I don't want to see your dogs or cats. I want to see a picture of you, so it helps all of us get to know each other better. If you look in my introductory post, you'll see I have bullets for things that make me unique, and things that I don't accept or don't want you to put are things like I'm wonderful, I'm caring, I'm understanding. Puts things that make you unique. Like for me, I'm a college football official, I'm a Red Sox fan, I have 5 grandchildren, etc., etc. So those are the bullet points. In the first paragraph, tell me about yourself, where you went to school, where you went to where you got your undergraduate degree, if you're working, where you're working now, where you live, where you're from. So that is a great way for us to get to know each other. So that's what I expect for the first discussion board, your introductory discussion board. I also have a help is on the way. You can click on that and ask questions, and you can help each other there. I try, and you'll notice I have try in capital letters. I try to look at that every day, but there are times where I'm working on so much that I just forget to look at it. So some of you can go in and help each other. I recommend doing that first before you email me. So that's help is on the way, discussion board. Please take advantage of it. I will also be having a quiz discussion board there, where you can go in after you take a quiz the first time, or if it's a true-false quiz, you'll download the hard copy and take it, and things that you aren't sure of, you can go in and ask questions about those. It's a way of me to use summative assessment formatively. The last thing I'm asking you, and this is how I can tell if you've watched my teaching memo, my welcome memo, is I want you to send me your cell phone number and an alternate email address, your personal email address. Every semester I have to use those to contact people who, for some reason, stop working or something happens and they have an issue. So please email that to me ASAP. Your session 1 assignment is due on September 18th, and the second session work is due on the 25th, which means you have 2 weeks to contribute to our first discussion board, over 2 weeks. So don't panic if you think there's a lot of work. It's all doable. So good luck. The way I've laid out the course, everyone can and should get an A+.